It is a stadium that has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Fulham versus Manchester United.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan. Both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Well, a striker who knows his trade rather well, Raul Jimenez. Interested to know how you think he might influence the game today.
He comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. Got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, in this shape, their 2 holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the 2 centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Andre Onana is the goalkeeper. Matthijs de Ligt plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Mbeumo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mateus Cunha. It's a good-looking ball. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Will it happen for them? Well, he's beaten his opponent. Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. It didn't go according to the Manchester United script in the last game. A draw against Arsenal. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, the fans weren't overly impressed with that goalless draw. Today, I think we'll see a much better display from them going forward, and they'll probably just have enough to win it.
Mateus Cunha. It's a fine United move in the making.
Oh, chance! Save! Yeah, did so well there. Got his angles absolutely spot on.
An attack that had potential.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Oh, moving it nicely. Now with Wilson. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Fernandes. Højlund. Can they make this count? Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Could catch them on the break. But really sticking to the task defensively. Højlund. Promising looking attack. Bergen. It's a super save.
Well, he always looked in control of the situation. That's a top-class save.
And played short. Goes through for the goal kick. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Fulham taking on Chelsea.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. No, possession changing hands over and over again. He fancies it. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. But he's gone short with it. Deep delivery. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. United couldn't keep it.
Well, Fulham have certainly controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, as you can see, and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Not great from the keeper.
It was a sloppy ball.
Oh, this looks useful. And there it breaks down. And striking it. Not troubling the keeper. Mateus Cunha. This looks interesting. Bemo. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Pereira. He couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
Fernandes. Bemo. And here's Cunha. Teammates available. but quick thinking defensively. Rasmus Højlund. Well, the attack petered out.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Wilson. United might be able to cash in, but the danger averted for now. He will be. Berge with it. Squared again. And he squandered the chance to equalise.
Well, I have to say, that's a wasted opportunity. They should be level here.
Mateus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, that's splendid play. And just like that, broken up.
They got everything right there.
Well, there it is, half-time. The first half is in the history books here at Craven Cottage. But he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Second half coming up. 5-minute break first.
The second half underway, United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Well, this could really help the cause. Keeper had it covered. Playing it in. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Burnley. Genuine chance. And that's a routine save. Intelligent defending. Jimenez. And he's through here. And missing the chance.
Well, he strikes it cleanly, no doubt about that. But unfortunately, he's missed the target. He's got to score there.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Given away by Manchester United. Pereira. Good movement. Didn't go to plan in the end. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with some of the passing here.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. A vicious effort. A bit of a hopeful strike, not one to stretch the goalkeeper. And offside it is. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Pereira. Højlund. Opportunity it is. And giving the ball away. Mateus Cunha. And trying to extend their lead. Oh, might be. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Højlund. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Really good build-up, but no end product. Decent position. Oh, big moment! Given away by Manchester United.
Well, the players should be inspired by this. The crowd have really got behind them today.
Pereira. Iwobi. Very quick thinking there. An incredible block. Højlund. Possibilities for them to counter. Lovely tempo here. But then the one that goes astray. Into the last 15 minutes of action. More than decent this from United. Some fine reading of the situation. Plenty of support here. Mateus Cunha. Chances on. And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway, but the scoreline standing at 2-0. Jimenez. Now this could be productive. Unable to find the target. They put themselves under pressure and have to start finishing chances.
Well, frustration amongst the players. That was half a chance to reduce the deficit there.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Given away. Can he convert? Oh, what a save! Who's going to get on the end of it? The referee has given them a corner. Delivering it. Electing to shoot. And did just enough defensively. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. How did they let that attack come to an end? Mateus Cunha could catch them on the break. Just fizzled out completely. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Decent idea. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Mateus Cunha. Robinson. Intercepted effortlessly. Now opening things up. Reflex action par excellence. They know. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Oh, blocked it! Could still be dangerous. But it just petered out. And there it is, the final whistle. A result to please Manchester United fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? They controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
But it just seems that this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.